In the heart of Willow Creek, Texas, a forgotten speck on the map where pickup trucks outnumber dreams, Emily Harper first learned what it meant to love with every reckless beat of her heart. It was summer 2008, the air thick with cicada songs and the scent of fresh-cut hay. She was 17, all freckles and fire, sneaking out her bedroom window to meet Jake Harlan under the old oak tree by Miller's Pond. Jake was the boy from the wrong side of the fence. His family ran the Harlan feed store, bitter rivals to the Harpers. Jake promised her the world, a little house with a porch swing, babies with her green eyes and his crooked smile. Emily believed him, because at 17, love feels like eternity wrapped in a flannel shirt. But feuds don't fade with first loves. One humid August night, they got careless. Daddy caught them tangled in the hayloft, Jake's hand on her thigh, her laughter echoing like a confession. Sprawling ranch ever since Grandpa Harlan accused Great-Grandpa Harper of rustling cattle back in '72. It was the kind of feud that simmered like bad moonshine, whispers at church potlucks, glares across the county fair. Harlans are snakes, her daddy would spit. Harpers are thieves, Jake's mom would hiss. But to Emily and Jake, none of it mattered. Under that oak with fireflies dancing like fallen stars, they carved their initials into the bark, E plus J forever. Their love was a stolen symphony. Stolen kisses in the bed of his rusted Ford, dreams whispered over stolen sips of her mama's peach cobbler. At 28, she said yes to Mark, a kind pharmacist who brought her coffee in bed and never asked about the oak tree scar on her palm. They built a house in the suburbs, white picket fence and all, but Emily's heart stayed buried in Willow Creek. Then the call came. Jake's wife, Sarah, sweet Sarah, who'd tamed the wild boy Emily once knew, lost her battle with cancer. He was coming home, the town whispered, with their 8-year-old daughter Lily clutching a stuffed horse. Emily shouldn't have gone to the funeral, but she did, slipping into the back pew of the Baptist church, her veil of grief as thin as the black dress she wore. The shotgun blast was just a warning, into the air, but it shattered everything. "You marry that boy and you're dead to me," her father roared. Jake's mom dragged him away by the ear, sobbing about bloodlines and betrayals. By dawn, Jake was shipped off to his uncle's in Dallas. Emily locked in her room with nothing but tear-stained diary pages. Years blurred like rain on a windshield. Emily fled to Austin, chasing a nursing degree and a life without ghosts. She dated safe men, accountants with steady jobs, no family curses, oblivious to the storm. Emily called off her wedding, Mark's heartbroken pleas echoing in her empty house. For 3 stolen months, they rebuilt their forever. Picnics by the pond, Jake teaching Lily to skip stones while Emily watched, her soul finally home. But love, the cruel poet, had one last verse. A routine checkup revealed the shadow in Jake's lungs, mesothelioma from years hauling asbestos-laced hay bales on the ranch. Their eyes met across the casket, and time cracked open. Jake, broader now, silver threading his temples, but those blue eyes still held the pond's reflection. After the service under the same oak, twisted and ancient, initials faded but etched, he found her. "M," he whispered, voice gravel from unshed tears. "I never stopped." They fell into it like breathing. Secret coffees at the diner, hands brushing over faded scars. Lily called her Aunt Emmy. 6 months, the doctor said. Emily raged at the sky, at God, at the feud that stole their youth and now clawed at their twilight. Jake just held her, whispering, "We got now, darlin'. That's more than most." Their last days were a tapestry of quiet miracles. He married her in the backyard, Lily scattering petals from wildflowers. They danced to George Strait on the porch swing, his arms a fragile anchor. When the pain came, Emily nursed him like she'd promised in nursing school. Morphine drips and bedtime stories for Lily about a boy and girl who loved beyond feuds. On a crisp October morning, as frost kissed the pond, Jake slipped away in her arms. "Tell Lily," he murmured, breath of feather, "love don't bury easy. It echoes." Emily buried him under the oak, initials now joined by L for Lily. She stayed in Willow Creek, raising her stepdaughter with stories of fireflies and forever.